Chipies ecosystem, the humanity regenerative sanctuary ecosystem. For decades, humanity has documented a quiet decay, miseries, tears among families, and a systemic vulnerability that forces billions to beg for their very survival. We have watched value extracted, centralized, and guarded behind commissions, custom structures, and endless bureaucracy. But the truest tragedy, we have accepted these abnormalities as the natural order of life. We ask ourselves, why should 90% of our world exist in perpetual suffering while the architecture of society screens who is allowed to live well and who is born to merely endure? What if value was decentralized worldwide? What if the whole globe could coordinate to build together, ensuring that everyone flourishes, regardless of background, origin, or privilege? Life cannot be about begging for your life, signing one restrictive form after another, or existing inside technologies designed only to reap your essence. Inside every person is a child that deserves to play, to explore, and to arrive on this earth with the absolute certainty that they will thrive. Without begging, without blind trust, without compromise. This is why we built the Chipies ecosystem, a regenerative sanctuary ecosystem engineered to help humanity become fully independent, self-sustaining, and collectively coordinated across generations. Built with no single point of failure and no centralized control, this global home stands firmly on three unbreakable backbones: company creatorship, opening the way for every single human to actively steer the kind of world that benefits us all; company ownership, a permissionless, global mechanism enabling millions to own the value they build, distributing prosperity straight to the individual; and stewardship, the sacred duty of governance, guaranteeing that every single subsystem is designed purely to elevate the quality of life for its co-owners. All of this runs on Cosmo Create, the trustless protocol that provides the verifiable, transparent framework for all humanity to build together. This is a world with no users, no customers, only company creators, company owners, and stewards. The faster we coordinate, the faster we secure a future where human civilizations thrive permanently. This is the end game for the future of humanity. This is Chipies ecosystem, the humanity regenerative sanctuary. Welcome home.
Who am I in Chipies ecosystem, and how is my role defined in Chipies ecosystem? This is a question that pops up whenever I am having a discussion with someone, right? So let's address it. Okay, so what is my role in Chipies ecosystem? Not mine, your role. What is everyone's role? What is my role? What is your role? And what is what is everyone's role in Chipies ecosystem? Okay, so one thing to mention first is Chipies ecosystem is a world of co-creatorship, co-ownership, and stewardship. So co-creators, they design pathways. Co-owners, they own pathways. Stewards, they preserve and evolve pathways. So pathways, right? So every participant contributes to humanity as a flourishing. Every role exists to create value for humanity. You get the sense? So basically, in the Chipies ecosystem, we have very few things to fix. We have so much opportunities for advancing humanity. So no fixed roles. But a person's role evolves over time. And let's see how. Okay, so how roles are defined in Chipies ecosystem? Okay, so roles are defined by value creation. One. Secondly, roles are defined by contribution to humanity. 3, roles are defined by impact. Roles are defined by transformation. Roles evolve as the ecosystem evolves. So your role is not defined by title. Don't say I am a software engineer, but software engineering has a role in advancing human potential in Chipies ecosystem, and that is your role. What have you created with your expertise? It now becomes your role. So don't say I am an engineer, because we literally don't employ people, right? But roles, they get incentivized through economic designs, through co-creatorship, right? So your role is determined by the value you help create. Okay, so the future of human roles in the Chipies ecosystem. So in the Chipies ecosystem, we believe that people become known for what they create. We believe that contributions become permanently traceable. We believe that humanity gains a living record of builders and contributions. We believe in stewardship networks that are going to preserve the origin of creation. We are saying, today, the systems that we are living in, we don't even know their supply chain. We don't know their origination. We can't even trace how they started. The internet is a lie because the internet actually runs through dopamines. So where are we going to get the truth if it's not verifiable, traceable, and transparent? So in chipies ecosystem, our roles are going to be attached through stewardship networks. Why? Because we are saying every system should build the next system, and every system should remain an experiment for future civilizations. So if you don't know anything about anything, then how are you expecting to question, to reason around it? Right now, we are having a lot of systems that were invented for us. Unfortunately, these systems have become a default for our everyday lives, that we are seeing them as normal, and we are no longer obliged to even reason around them. But we are saying this is a mistake that is costing us, that is leading us to the left when we are supposed to go to the right. It is leading us to south when we are supposed to go to the east or north or west. So we need to understand the origination, foundation, and allow every generation to see how we reached at this level, how we managed to help build this, and why at a specific time the people or the co-owners or the co-creators decided to be able to build that way. That is why in chipies ecosystem we are using smart contract technologies, specifically stewardships networks through chips contracts, to be able to preserve these kinds of roles for the future generations. So this is why chipies ecosystem wants also to be a civilization scale ecosystem, while being a regenerative sanctuary ecosystem for humanity. So we are saying people become known for the value they create. Contribution become permanently traceable. We are saying humanity gains a living record of who they are, etc., all those kind of things. So your role becomes your identity. Your role becomes your identity, and your identity evolve as the ecosystem evolve, and so is your life, so is your lineage, so is the future civilization, so is the future generation, so is our children, so is chipies ecosystem, so is our roles. So our roles evolve with the environment around us. So that's our roles in chipies ecosystem. So basically, we don't have roles to fix in chipies ecosystem. Don't say I am a CEO. Don't care about the founder of chipies ecosystem. Okay. Don't care about who is running what. Care about the mission. How are we advancing our roles? We are making everything transparent on the Cosmocrate protocol. This is why we are using the technologies to allow us to be able to achieve these objectives. And this is why we created Chipies ecosystem as a civilization scale subsystem that is looking forward to create equity among everyone. So don't tell us about which university you went. Tell us the meaning of what you are looking forward to improve in humanity, and how you look forward to see humanity flourishing in the near future. Help us co-create. Bring your engineering knowledge to co-creatorship. Bring your societal knowledge to co-creatorship. You bring problems that you are facing in your city to co-creatorship. Bring your knowledge to co-creatorship. All those kind of things. These things are the ones that becomes our roles. If you reject something, you are saving the future of humanity. If you are saying yes to something in chipies ecosystem, you are helping preserve the future of humanity. Why? Because you are helping determine the correct pathway to take humanity the step forward. Thank you very much.